When the French president pressed the red button, the Eiffel Tower slowly split open, and a nuclear missile shot into the sky and headed straight for Springfield. It blew the whole town to pieces. Homer walked out of the fallout shelter and thought he was inside Fallout 4, but his family had already vanished. Just moments earlier, the whole family had been bored on the couch watching TV. The latest news said tensions between Springfield and France were rising because the mayor of Springfield publicly mocked the French, saying they looked like frogs. The French president said that if he didn't receive an apology from the mayor immediately, he would launch a massive retaliation on Springfield. Maggie was terrified that a war would break out, but Homer told them not to worry. He had just built a fallout shelter. Lisa said it was just a cardboard box and would collapse with one gust of wind. For his family's safety, Homer still went to an arms dealer and bought a real fallout shelter. It had everything they needed to live there for a while. Meanwhile, the French military prepared to attack Springfield. They wanted to show those American donkeys who really looked like frogs. After an officer gave the order, he pushed the red button. A nuclear missile shot into the sky and climbed through the clouds. And in no time, it reached Springfield and aimed straight for downtown.
Oh, I've wasted my life.
After the blast, Homer, who had no idea what happened, walked out of the shelter while eating canned steak. He drove to an intersection and thought the driver in front of him had fallen asleep, but when he punched him, the man's head shattered. Only then did Homer realize the streets were covered with skeletons. He read the newspaper on the ground and finally understood the truth. After losing everything, he didn't know how he was supposed to live, but he refused to drown in grief. Even if he was the only one left, he would figure out how to enjoy whatever was left of life. In a town with no rules, Homer completely let himself go. He watched a movie alone in a theater, and the skeletons around him didn't bother him one bit. Then he went to a church and danced naked without any shame. That's when a group of mutants appeared and surrounded him. They had survived the nuclear blast and believed the radiation made them stronger than regular humans. To them, someone like Homer was a lower species that didn't deserve to exist. Outnumbered, Homer ran for his life. He jumped into a random car, sped off, and managed to shake them for a moment. The mutants immediately hopped into a small car and chased him down. On the road, Homer drove like a madman, slammed into their car, and rushed back home. Exhausted, he opened his front door, only to find the mutants had still tracked him down. But just then, his family suddenly appeared safe and sound. Lisa explained the house had many layers of lead paint, so the radiation couldn't reach them. Homer hugged his family with joy. The mutants watched the touching moment and were moved. They had once been human too, and they still had emotions, but they were close to losing their humanity in the apocalypse. After what they saw, they decided to live peacefully with normal humans and work together to rebuild a better society.
Now!